Okay. Hello, hello. Everything's good. Everything's good. Okay. Let me connect to my Count real quick. Not good. Okay. Might as well take the high here. Yeah, so we have SMT off these lows here. We didn't take ES low of day, but on NQ we did here. And they dug really deep. Just waiting for the 10 a.m. closure here. Why is this not always save? Look at this 4 hour. And the 15 minute here. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't save. It's always disappearing. So we can see a 15-minute breaker using the last close candle from the high today in London time. That was created there. We had strong displacement through the low. And then near the New York AM, we did retrace back up before moving lower. There's 10 a.m. yellow folder news too, it looks like. Yeah, home sales. So it's a very volatile market these last few days. Pretty decoupled in a way as well, where one would be strongly leading to a direction, the other one just idling by. We have YM already make a new high of day, while the other two, I guess only NQ is moving much lower. Let me just do this on the 5, actually. Just gonna do a premium discount so you know the range we're looking at. Just looking at the New York session range here. Okay. Yeah, I want to get in the dump. I was not actually ready to trade yet. I don't trade until afterwards. So like this happened like at open, right? 9:31. And then within like 7 minutes we dropped like 100 points. That'd be nice to jump in there, but it's just not something I do. We're gonna be looking to get in action now though. So what is our narrative for now? Higher time frame, we're clearly bearish on the 4 hour and the daily. The hourly 15 minute, likely bearish, and then low time frame we're flipping bullish here. So let's just keep that in mind, and then the moment we flip on the 15-minute or the hourly, when we get the 10 a.m. closure here, that key is already floating back down. So we have the 10 a.m. closure. I'm gonna mark this 15-minute just because it's the clearest one. If we're bullish, we're gonna be looking to get in this point of interest. Since we already took the external. We can perhaps see ES tap into it and NQ just get to the CE of it. So still moving higher right now. We just induced that low there. Could get a bullish day from afterwards. 938 inversion was risky. Let me see. This is something that I was looking at. I don't think this is risky just because we took good liquidity and this is the first it closed above. So what I like to do is look for the reentry back end, and then I'll just put my stop on this low here. But it'll been definitely a larger stop, but you can target much more. We did sweep this low by a few ticks here. If we go close past this high, we get a 1-minute breaker, but we just don't have our narrative yet. We're still trying to figure that out. Until we really get above New York Open, which is be past this 15-minute gap, that's where longs would work much better. Gonna try to pay attention to the 5-minute today as well. 1 minute has been tricky. Day trades took that inversion. It's doing well so far. But let's just see if we can get some clean trades going. I would prefer shorts right now, though. Until the bias is flipped. But I just need to say short setup as well. We have equal highs above here. Not something. That run up just got sold pretty quick there. Just waiting still. Just Brian, curious on why you feel bullish on the 5 minute. Did I say I was bullish on the 5? I don't think I was. Not at all. For me to be bullish, I need to get past this 15-minute FAG. So like basically above New York Open. Then we have the range back up above, which if we can get past this 15-minute, I would love to see it run in this 4 hour. But the narrative right now is just going to be looking for shorts until otherwise. The 5 minutes iffy. I'm just going to try to utilize the 5 minute more to see what's going on. But we have two gaps. One of them close above, but that just hits that equilibrium point there. So it can still float back down. Oh, this is low time frame. So like the way that I'm trading mainly is 1, 15, and 4 hour. So I'm bullish on the 1 just because we inverted. On the low time frame, we're starting to float upwards more. But even though I'm bullish on the low time frame, as long as the intraday and the higher time frame is against me, I'm not going to be looking for longs just yet, unless it's something clean. We can see the sweep here. We might get a closure above, displaced through. It just could be counter trend breaker still. We have equal highs above here too. I don't think I'm taking this just because we have our point of interest to hit first. I'm still looking for short setups, essentially. That'll be interesting if we can get a push above this high and then displace slower, and I'll use this as the bearish breaker for lower prices. Yeah, I like these high time frame candles though. These are the 15-minute candles. I have 4 candles on, but you can clearly see like my pink box aligns with the 15-minute, and my gaps only show the wicks. At least I can see the bodies too to see like how we're really moving. While I'm trading the 1 minute, I can really spot the 15-minute as well. 4 candles is good. I might do 5 just to utilize it more, but I actually like it. Pretty nice so far. This indicator is a paid thing from 2 degrees. I'll post a link later about it that you can use. Still looking for shorts right now. How you use the high time indicator? Basically, you can put whatever time frame you want. I could put only hourly, and I think it'll switch to only like I have 4 candles open, so it'll show only hour, 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 hour. I trade the 1 minute, and I'm using the intraday as my bias as my 15 minutes, so that's why I'm sticking to 15 minute right now. But I mean, if you're trying to trade with the 1 minute here, it aligns pretty well, I would say. There's a good push here. I have this manipulation leg marked, hitting the negative 4% projection, but we're at really lows right now. If we can get past this 15 minute, I'm looking for longs for the rest of the day, likely. And YM's already making a new high there. So we're in that 15 minute point of interest now. I'll join in shorts if we can deliver a setup that aligns with our bias, which is bearish here. Otherwise, I'm waiting for it to smash through it. So yeah, look at this 15 minute here. Buy still short. We're looking for entry. Could be looking for entry on ES as well. We're only gonna take the setup if it frames our trade. Huge bullish SMT with ES on the 4 hour. Basically, I have it marked on the hourly right now, or was it the 15 minute where we didn't sweep the yesterday's lows, but we did on NQ. We smashed through them. But yeah, you can basically see on the 4 hour too. I don't know if we got that entry anywhere yet. This is I'm just gonna use this as a placeholder to see, basically, if we get a break set up somewhere up in this 15 minute point of interest. We're gonna be floating between two breakers. Oh, this is not it. Okay, it should be this candle. I was just trying to. There we go. because we still have this low here. There's like no, the wicks are too large. There's no gaps in between that we can utilize. Yeah, that's solid. I caught that at least before you said it. I'm just too focused on NQ right now. So we're respecting a lot of the bullish PD raise right now. We see this inversion show support here, and then retap back in, and then now we have a breaker that retapped for higher prices. So it is bullish so far. Actually, otherwise, on the 1 minute, higher time frame is a different story. Of course, check the 15 minute. 15 minute fill this whole gap right now. But if we float back down, I can definitely see this setup going. That SMT off these lows are really helping this move up. Jacob, I typically get my entry off of the 1 or the 5. It's mostly the 1 though, but sometimes the 5 as well. Okay, a potential 30-second setup here while we're in the 15 minute. Need to display through this low though. I said like the stream if you want to enter a Apex giveaway there. So we might get a short setup coming up here. It's not that well seen on the 1 minute, but if we drop it on 30 second, we can see if we displace through this low here, we can get an entry off of it. It's not there yet though. Okay, hold up. We contact the giveaway winners through Discord. They get it literally after the stream, and then we give away like over 60, 70, 80. I lost the count of it. But I'm sure there's like 20 people who won the giveaway watch right now. Just a waiting game, basically. I don't trade oil, Ninja Investor. But everything right now has been respecting all bullish PD rays. Very clearly on ES here. We have the inversion, move higher, and then float back down. Creating equal highs first, then float back down, and this just low into that previous inversion for higher prices. We displace through those equal highs inside the 15-minute point of interest, and we have creating a breaker, which we did give a quick tap back in. This is a unicorn entry here. If you entered at near the top of that candle closure there, it's like 67 entry, stop would be like 3 points there. But we move higher, displace higher there too. I'm kind of looking for shorts in this area. I should drop down 30 seconds here, just because we can see it clearly here. Then I'm going to utilize this as a breaker. You can see a little 3 drive going there too. I'm just kind of thinking something along the lines with, we have 3 moving highs. We have displaced through this low, and then the moment we tap back inside, likely at the order block here, creating an FAG. Look for lower prices. Inside this 15-minute point of interest, essentially. That's something that I'm looking at. But we're pretty bullish on lower time frame on that 15-minute. This could be just a pre-tap back internals. These are literally the only internal that we have to. We'll just see if this plays. Movie in versus 1 minute. This is a large 1 minute range. This would also cover this breaker. So like if we do displace through this order block would fail, this breaker would fail, and this 1 minute would get inverse. So that would send us much lower. Nothing yet, guys. I'm gonna delete this right now because it wasn't confirmed yet. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing this week? I was only live Tuesday, so I wasn't live yesterday, which is Wednesday. I wasn't live Monday. Monday just because I had a lot of things going on the weekend already, and then Wednesday just because price was very, very crazy. And I don't really, I traded on the Discord. I posted my analysis, my setups, and all that, but it's just not like those type of trend days, those strong trend days that we keep on pushing lower and lower. It's not those days where I'm liking because my entries rely on getting specific setups, and when we sell off like that with no retracement at all, that's like something I can't really play. We just kept on moving lower, lower, lower. Very little retracement. How do we tap above here? We could have created a breaker. Maybe we got an entry somewhere. It just kept on selling off. But we did play the upside. I think the upside we had we swept liquidity somewhere, 623 I believe. And we got closure above, created a 1 minute breaker, which worked. And then we also created a 1 minute inversion, which I posted in the Discord there. Ash was great yesterday. He never changed bias. I think his bias was upside, right? But even though his bias upside, he didn't get any setups that he wanted. So that's why he sat on hands. Which is right. Which is perfectly fine. No need to force a trade. It's alright to be wrong with your bias as long as you're not pressing buttons randomly, essentially. Oh, what is this? That's a good push. Very strong push. Yeah, Daniel. I think if we do get a closure above the 50 minute, I'm looking for higher prices, and then if we get back below it, then I'll look for lower prices again. This is kind of like the midpoint right now. It's very close to New York Open for me too. I can definitely see the snap back down though. Likely the ES is going to close above, but I'm paying attention to NQ here. Look how strong that sell was. The sell got decimated there. See if we're ready to flip down now. One more minute for we got a 15-minute closure. We have plenty of time though. We're gonna be on until 12, another hour, 30 minutes. We're only 30 minutes in executing time here. So 1/4 here. We're looking for some setups that would have worked had we got the entry. But if you wanna, I think we're giving away Apex today. I think I might be giving away 2 today just because we missed so many streams. So we'll see on that. All you gotta do is just like the stream though. I think we have the option. You can either choose some Elite, Apex, or My Fun Futures. Any account. It's up to the giveaway winner choice. Now we have equal lows down here now. I want to see if we get something on like the lower time frame. Which like even like the 30-second when I broke down, I was like looking for the one isn't clear here. And we displaced through this 30-second bearish down close candle here. We got the bearish breaker. But we can even do that. So Just moving higher here. 15-minute closure right above. Very good. Very, very strong pushes here. But like I said though, many times, I don't have to be right about the whole move. As long as I'm right with that trade that we're in, I'll be okay. How many trades do you take this week? I don't know how many trades. Not that many though. I think we tried. The only main trading session I did was Tuesday, which is the day I went live. I think we took a handful of trades there, or maybe it was one trade, 1 out of 4. Because there was like a lot of setups given on Tuesday live. But I think I only took one trade executed there. I was like for 5 points on ES. And there's maybe some setups on PM. So it's only like, I think I only probably trade like 4 times this week. And that's counting like yesterday as well. Like I did trade one in the PM session. But it's a slow moving market right now. There's not much I can really do or say. But I think, let me check. We're gonna get a lot of payouts coming up though, I believe, which is gonna be fun. As long as we don't do anything stupid, right? Apex is definitely my number one right now. Not it really depends on your experience level. Like my funded features and Top Step is number one if you're new. It's cheap, or it's good price, easy payout structure, and no trailing drawdown. Those are very good, very key. But if we're experienced, using Apex is gonna be a game changer. Yeah, this is starting to flip bullish here, especially if we had closure above. Well, that might be a trend day from here. If I was bullish down here already, where would I have entered? Because this breaker on ES would have been the entry probably. It's clear enough for me. That's why I marked it out. Other than that, like I don't think we got any sweep for me to like join in on, right? You can kind of consider maybe this as our high. This is a low. We got a very shallow sweep. Displaced higher. Barely retap back inside. Or we did retap back inside this candle. But things get difficult for sure. I guess you would have like very tight stops at least. Plenty of setups on the 5 second. Yeah, 5 seconds really delivering. $15-minute unicorn form. This is good. This is good. What I typically like is if we can get a 15-minute or intraday basically setup that aligns with the 1 minute. So if I get a 1 minute breaker here, likely in this FEG here, that'd be solid. But look at that push. I think just typically when it moves with very shallow retracements, we had some retracement here. I guess this is the move that delivered already. But up here, I couldn't really do much long or short because it was just slow grinding up. I'm looking for a sweep. So when we got pushed this high, we got a sweep already. Now I just need to displace through the low. If I'm bullish, I want to sweep at the lows and then displace the high. We got this. We keep on getting displaced to the high, but no sweep to the low yet. And look at that strong push. But hey, we're just chilling here. Except his liquidity too. Took these highs a little bit too. We could be looking for looking at this inversion closure here. Well, at least this would be more of a BPR now if we get closure below. Or not. Never mind. Just waiting for clear price action with my model. This is clearly bullish because we have SMT off the lows. I just want a confirmation. We got confirmation, but now where's our draw here? Our draw could be London highs essentially, which we just took on ES. That's crazy. We just swept that London high in ES. I want to try to get short somewhere there, especially after the sweep of London. But no proper setup. I mean, there's an inversion there. It's just would like to get it in this 15-minute point of interest though. Not much action happening right now for me. This looks like it's gonna float lower now. We hit the objective. Stop would be too wide here, right? No, it would be just 10 points if you have the midpoint of it. That's what I'm kind of anticipating here. And we run back to this version. But we slip these highs by a little bit too. Just kind of float around. We can see this 4-hour order block here that we're kind of having trouble to move it past. If we definitely move past this, I want a run to this 4-hour FAG. But just look at this candle here. Just rejected on the open of it. Let's just see if it delivers something for us. Is that retap to the inversion there? Look at that strong push. Need more confirmation. This definitely needs more confirmation. Early shorts. Just gonna get decimated there. What do you guys think? I mean, we do have that higher, that SFT off the lows, but I just don't want to risk myself in longs yet. In hindsight, of course, longs would have been paid. But there's just no clear setups for me, then it's just gonna be difficult. Midnight open here, yeah. We have midnight open above. Dono, give me a setup, man.